And the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Young set. I'm in the house with baby. Maybe.
And it's incomplete.
Hit me later on. I'll hit you. I'll see what's up.
Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. D. Ford with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Fielded at the 43. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. And out come the Chiefs now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Flush to his right. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want to
that was a goner. That was a goner right there, y'all. Fuck that money up.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Man, how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Flacco from the gun. Forced out to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And his pass incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football. But a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Second and 10. Flacco once more.
Hey, bitch! Oh, all right.
With that ball hitting the ground, let's take a spin around the league real quick. You know, last week we discussed the head coaching vacancies.
He very quick.
Places. Bruce Arians in Tampa Bay. Adam Gase staying in the AFC East, jumping from Miami to the Jets. And how about some of the new fellas?
Yeah, how about Cliff Kingsbury?
Get the fuck out of
here. To be the offensive coordinator.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Ends up being the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. Freddie Kitchens
Halifax,
gets the job in Cleveland, gets the promotion.
You want to keep talking Halifax, yeah? You get on here so I can whip on your ass.
Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay.
That leaves us with 2
remaining that blunt ain't rolled yet.
Miami still searching.
It better not be no holes in that motherfucker neither.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Your bottom lip still, motherfucker.
That is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the
you probably be rolling them stale motherfuckers, don't you? Just be breaking on your bottom lip.
Fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Hell no, yo. This nigga ain't no fucking Gronkowski.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position.
Go ahead, throw it to him.
Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really
you seen him. He was wide ass open. You ain't give it to him at all. You ain't give him a chance.
Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Yeah, all right.
Second down, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
It's a wrap.
And the hit jarred it loose.
That's fucking Carr. That's Carr. Do you know who the fuck that is? Shut down corner. Shut down corner. He's a shutdown corner. He'll bang that nigga in the nuts. Bang. We dirty. We play dirty ball out this bitch. Bang that nigga in the nuts. Make him slow down.
Big time pressure.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Jones.
That was right. Okie doke is Lord.
14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Beta Blunt ain't rolled. Yeah, yo, you the reason why I'm losing, yeah.
Nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
It should have been like 0 to like 83 by now, yo.
We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Damn, yo, as soon as yo come open, now niggas want to smack me. Get the fuck out of here, yeah.
And it'll be a loss of about 8. Sacks, a growing theme in this first
How the
half.
fuck did I do that line protection again? Hey, yo, y'all, how y'all do the line protection, yo? Alright, there we go. You better catch this mother. Oh, shit!
Under pressure again, and
yo, blitz everybody.
D Ford in there to get him for his second sack.
I got something for that. Blitz everybody again.
Flacco and the Ravens now after the sack.
Blitz everybody again.
On 3rd and long.
Blitz their ass again. They gonna be hurt motherfuckers, yo. I was trying to tell you. Red, you hear that? He ready to bomb that bitch. You better go deep.
Passing play. Flacco buying time to his left. He's going deep.
There we go. Good money. Good. What the fuck?
Free and brings up 4th down.
He was ready to burn the shit out of you guys.
I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see
burn the shit out of you guys. You heard me? Because they squares over that bitch.
Flag in the back pocket.
Yo, if you think I'm going to let yo run it back, that's another thing, yo. He not getting the ball, yo. He not getting that bitch, yo. You going up. If you think I'm stupid enough to kick that bitch straight to yo, you fucking retarded.
Hey, Eastside.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right?
Eastside, I got some shit for you, boy.
Right now, what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position?
Hell no, that was a bullshit ass pass, yo. That was an impossible. Hey, yo, you can hide. That shit was impossible, yo.
We're back to Arrowhead.
This nigga did some whole other shit.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
Yeah, yo.
Deep downfield.
Hell no! Hell no! What the fuck, yo? What the fuck was that? Hey, yo, that shit. Get the fuck out of here, yo. That shit was bullshit.
Extra point up and through.
His small stick figure looking. I'm ready to let his big head, small body ass have it.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Get the fuck off me. We was ready to go ham. Hell no, you weren't ready to spank shit. Nigga was gonna get loose on your little ass.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
Now you'll want to be talking because he done scored.
Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now you'll want to be talking. Now I gotta let his ass have it. I'm sorry, yo. I apologize. I apologize.
They look to throw on first and 10 with Flacco. Going up top.
I apologize.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Nigga, I said, what you playing? Nigga, I see you still playing Call of Duty. You got the same one I got.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Escaping.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Nigga, you ain't want that ball, yo? You ain't see that ball flop past your head? Huh? Bitch, wake up.
And not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back
they spot the blunt, man.
Words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the
he bluffing, y'all. Told you he did a whole lot of chat.
Comes back with one complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Mahomes now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a first and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Mahomes now to throw.
Try it again.
Pressure too much.
Try it again.
The amount of sacks.
You thought I ain't see that flat route that you was staring down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush.
He thought I ain't see that flat route that he was staring down.
In this first half. This is second and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Sure.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face third down.
Yeah, that's why they keep using me, yo, because I ain't played in a minute.
So that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Oh, sorry, man.
Couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once.
Oh, he playing smart. He playing smart.
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm.
What the fuck?
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession.
Yeah, you think I'm stupid.
Way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it.
Oh, he blitzing everybody.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball.
He blitzing everybody,
finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Hey, Monster, yo, if I get out of this hole, yo, it's a wrap for your ass. I swear to God, yo, it's a wrap for your dumb ass, yo.
Flacco from the shadow of the goalpost.
What the fuck?
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he will bring it back.
God damn, yo.
KC touchdown.
God damn, yo. You got that, yo?
Pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. It's fielded a few yards into the end zone. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's
now we done.
In the end zone.
Now we done.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And
for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 25. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Throwing here on first down. Flacco drops it underneath to Dixon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear
under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Reggie Ragland, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Third and long for Joe Flacco. And he's going to go down again. Reggie Ragland in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're... Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Allen Bailey in there to drop him the 7th time tonight. He's gone down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He gets it complete to Harris. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And Butker able to put this one through. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
He's going to... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big hook up there. Flacco to the speedster Brown. 66 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They come out here in the and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Joe Flacco scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
And the sneak works on second and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Hey, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And now here comes Kansas City. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they'd struggled throughout this one.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Mahomes going to throw, sliding out of the pocket. And got his man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll leave this to Ware. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Mahomes now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Dumps that off to Ware. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And the Ravens taking the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10. Flacco once more. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 28. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run again with Ware. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Terrell Suggs. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
We got three, fellas. We got 3. Z.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And now here come the Ravens.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Allen Bailey in there to get him for his second sack of the night. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Flacco. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Kenneth Dixon, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens cut into that lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. Ooh, the juke. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here.
Where your boy Wallace at, yo?
The playbook is still wide open.
Say what?
You are a little bit more careful about what you're calling.
What you
Where
say?
your boy Wallace at?
Yeah, I'm about to go.
Bring your boy Wallace out, yo.
Need the big shots
Hear me?
downfield.
Hello?
Make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal.
Hello, hello, hello.
With your quarterback kneeling down.
Hello?
What the fuck did I just do?
An 11-yard
Hello?
pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Yo,
Leads to a
yo.
lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job,
Oh,
guys.
oh,
Because
oh.
of that, coming a little bit later tomorrow.
And he checks this one down to Williams.
Hello?
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage
Can you hear me?
before being dropped inside the 40.
Oh,
Chewing
my
up
mic
big
tripping,
yardage.
bro.
Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions.
I'm about to get on what?
They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Caught, Kelsey, left side.
What you put
17
in?
more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
What you put in?
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
They're playing Madden, I think. You see that?
This shit acting crazy,
My
man.
mic is cracking up like that.
No, it's me.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down, escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play of this football game. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick by Butker is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Where at you at? Oh, you at ATL, right? Okay, bet.
Pressure mounting. Flacco. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I mean, I feel it right now. The game. What's the rate? What's the score? How much?
Flacco to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Flacco. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Allen Bailey in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Flacco. He's going to let it fly.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! We in this bitch!
Play for the Ravens. 41 yards. Setting to throw. Flacco. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Moore, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. All right, now a good conversion.
What you won't do is ever call me bullshit a day in your fucking life. You won't never call me bullshit no more. Boy, I just came back. I just came back 24-0. I just came all the way back. You won't ever call me bullshit a day in your life. You're trash. You're trash. Seriously. Look at that. Look at that.
They took a chance, but they are back within a single point.
Look at this. I just came all the way back. It came all the way back. Monster, you're going to have to give me my props, yo. I'm not leaving until you give me some fucking props, yo. It was a nice game.
But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this.
All right, bro. You got that. You got that, G.
This one fielded at the 5. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there.
I'm gonna take the L. I'm gonna take the L because
why not just take a knee
that
there?
was a wonderful fucking yo. When I say yo,
we've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in.
Let's go!
It's an interception.
Let's go!
Tony Jefferson, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
He should have stood up. I'd have took that bitch all the way back. I promise you, if he'd have caught that bitch upright, I'd have took that bitch back. Good game, Sean. Good game, yo. Good game, yo.
But mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one.
You got the dub, yo. You got the juice, yo. Y'all hop on the list, yo. Hop on the speed list, yo.
So that'll just about do it for Charles
Hop
Davis.
on the speed list, yo.
You've been watching the NFL.
I just beat you when you quit.
Log on to easports.com.
Remember that game you just quit?
The Chiefs
It said lost connection.
As we say so long from Arrowhead.
Oh, I was rating you? Oh, shit. I thought we was a random play. I was rating motherfucker.
Who is that talking? Whoever that's talking, I'm about to beat their ass on the speed list.
Oh, okay, yeah, on the speed list. Yeah, you might do it on the speed list.
I'm ready to run their ass on a quarter mile. Whoever that is, they ready to get their ass took.
Alright, come on.
That's if I could find my fucking need for speed, yo. That shit hiding from me, yo.
You can bring a drag car out and bring that bitch out. I'll burn that motherfucker too.
Yeah, alright. With my
Whatever the fuck, whatever. Bring that bitch out. I ain't even gonna have a drag car. I'll burn that bitch.
I'll burn your ass with my drift car.
You ain't gonna burn shit. The tires, that's it. You gonna burn tires.
You crazy. I'll burn your ass up with my drift car.
Somebody better let him know. Who knows him and who knows me? Let this nigga know.
Who that, Shake?
Yeah.
I'm ready to burn Shake dumbass straight the